What is good, my peeps? It's the Ruckus back at you again with another action figure review. We have got this time the Superior Iron Man from the Zabu wave, the latest wave from Marvel Legends. You see what we got going on. This is from the inverted storyline from quite a few years back now. It's when there were a lot of personality changes going on in Marvel, and when they finally resolved the issue and snapped everyone back, it wasn't necessarily everyone. Tony Stark somehow managed to avoid being transitioned back to his true personality and retained his somewhat diabolical one, and thus spawned the Superior Iron Man. It seems like anybody that puts that word superior in front of their name isn't such a nice guy. But I digress. Anyway, you see what we got going on in the packaging. The figure appears to be like a pearlescent kind of white, even though he was drawn in the storyline. They used silver, but I believe he was meant to be white. It's just that the silver, because it was metal still, it translated well on paper. You know what I'm saying? So it was really supposed to be white. And forgive that. That was my phone going off. You know, we keeps it a stack here. So had to be fully transparent there, letting me know a notification. But enough of that. I notified you guys of what I was going through. Anyway, you see what we got going on in the packaging. You see the additional head sculpt and the extra set of fists. And we also have some repulsor blast effects. We got the Superior Iron Man band down at the bottom, Marvel Legends. We only have a Marvel banner at the top, no Iron Man icon or anything like that. See on the side here, that kind of sort of shows what I'm talking about. You notice that it's kind of like a silver kind of hue there. You get that on both sides. And then, of course, you have on the back some more artwork of the Superior Iron Man, only this time he's wearing his, he doesn't have the faceplate on. Below, you've got the Build-A-Figure picture of that, and then, of course, the 7 figures in this wave. 6 are required to build Zabu. The figure we're reviewing today, Iron Man, is not required. So you could skip over this if you so desired. All right, taking a look at our Superior Iron Man as he rotates, you see that, you know, it's, in terms of the color scheme, basic. It's that pearlescent white I spoke of with some black, and there are, we'll call it teal highlights to demonstrate the energy surging in various portions of his armor. Looks pretty nice, you know, for what it is. Like I said, it is supposed to be white, and the reason the artwork usually is depicted, I'll call it silverish, is the powers that be at Marvel at the time. They figured it translated better than just, you know, a straight up white. And hey, who am I to argue with that? Anyway, you see what we got going on. What we're going to do is take it off the base and get a better look at it. But before we do that, we're going to take a look at the accessories, starting with the head sculpt here. And as you can see, it looks pretty good there. Very, very nice. You see the how they made him look kind of sinister, Minute Stark there with this head sculpt. The face print is very good. That Realtek digital print that they use for the face is it really is paying dividends. He's got pupilless eyes, some thick eyebrows, and you see he even has his goatee, his mustache and chin connection, and the chin portion of the armor is covering that up, so that's cool. The hair, we got nice black hair there, and you see there's some of those blue or teal, I should say, highlights in the ear canals of the headpiece. So yeah, that looks pretty nice. We also have an additional set of fists, as you can see right there. Nothing else going on. It's got some nice detail there on the upside, the outer side of the hands. Pretty nice right there. And then of course we also get repulsor blasts, as you can see right there. We've seen these before. I believe we've even seen them in this color before. So it's always good when we get some blasts with our Iron Man. Taking a closer look at our Iron Man, you see we do have, despite it being just the white and from a distance that it just looks like it's white and black with some teal. You do have detail there. You see the line work there, the eye slits, the mouth. You even have a line work going there up here around the scalp area. You've got with the chest piece right there, the arc reactor, if that's what you want to call it. We've got that the teal in there. Got them bits all over the place. The shoulder pads, they've got it going down the arm. You see there's more of the black. You get some more of that teal going on. That's the same thing on both sides. Down at the bottom, the legs, you've got that going all along there. And then when you turn to the side along the thighs, it actually carries over onto the rear. So you do have that. The same thing for when you get to the bottom. You've got some more of that all around. So Hasbro didn't jip us out of that. So that's pretty cool. The feet, you see they've got some of the black going on right there. And that is how our guy looks. We've seen much of this particular body before, but I'll go over the articulation regardless. Head is on a ball hinge. Mine's is kind of tight, but it can look up, so that's great for flight poses. You can look down that far, as you can see. Get it back up. Yeah, mine's is pretty tight, so you're not going to get much tilt, but of course you can 360 it. You can get the arms up to a nice T pose, and of course rotate 360. There are no butterfly joints, so you're not going to get much in the form of beveling out. You do have the bicep. You've got double jointed elbows, pinless. So that's one of the changes. You've got your horizontal wrist hinge, and of course it swivels. So that's cool. As far as the diaphragm is concerned, you're going to get your tilt going on. It can go back, so that actually helps with the flying. Front, as always, you're going to get nothing. When I up it like this, I see what's going on in here, and I know a lot of people are going to be tempted to modify, but if you do anything with this, it'll be way too obvious, and there'll be a gap there. So somebody that's good at it may be able to do something with that, but you're not getting anything going forward, as you can see. And you can go left and right as well. Hips, you go out that far. You can kick almost 90, not quite. Go back that much. You've got the thigh cut. You've got pinned legs, double jointed knees right there. You got no boot swivels, but you can point the toe that far forward, that far up, and you do have an ankle pivot in there, but it's pretty meager. And you do have, you know what time it is, holes, peg holes at the bottom of his feet. For a quick comparison, I figured I'd show the classic Iron Man, good guy, of course, with Superior Iron Man being a quote-unquote bad guy, so you can see the contrast there. And then on our right side, I've got, I would have a few months ago called this the latest Iron Man armor, the Model 70, but believe it or not, he's come up with a couple more marks since then. The 71 or Mark Nell basically is a black and grayish type of armor, which he's been sporting a lot. And then he's got the Mysterium armor. I'm assuming that that's a Mark 72, but I don't believe he's actually called it that yet. But it's made out of the mutant metal called Mysterium. And it's supposed to be basically as tough as adamantium if I have my information correct. Here's our Superior Iron Man with the other head sculpt, with the face mask, faceplate off. So I believe this is going to be the preferred way most will display their Superior Iron Man. For sure. I know it's how it's going to go down for me. Here we've got our Superior Iron Man next to the only other figure from this wave that I've reviewed thus far. We have the Red Widow. So to sum up the review of the Marvel Legends Zabu Wave Superior Iron Man, our pearlescent version of Iron Man armor here, when he had his personality inverted. Very nice looking figure, definitely aesthetically pleasing. Basic colors, just black, white, of course primarily white, with teal throughout. The design is very nice. It's a mishmash of old and new in terms of the parts used to make this figure. Still came out looking pretty nice. The head sculpt that we are seeing now is I'm quite sure going to be the preferred one. It's definitely the highlight of this figure, that head sculpt. He does come with another head sculpt out of packaging, the helmeted head and a pair of fists as well. And you see he's sporting the blast effects right now. So very nice looking figure. It doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, so if you're not really into this, not interested in it, but you want to get Zabu, you can do so, and you don't have to pick this guy up if you so choose to not do so. Other than that, yeah, that's what's going on with this guy. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this version? Would you have preferred if Hasbro made it silver? As I stated before, the armor is white per se. It's just that it was illustrated in a silvery type of a complexion because it translated better on paper. At least that's what we were told. Anyhow, let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe, and definitely leave the comments. Hit that notification bell. Also, you know the rules. You know how we do. So that's what you need to do. We're going to continue on with this wave, march on, and then, of course, we'll finish it up by building Zabu, and that's how it'll get done.